It's breakfast time. So one of the on-the-go breakfasts that Lynn fixes quite a bit is oatmeal. One of my favorites. I've loved oatmeal from when I was a kid, and I've always loved eating it. Now Lynn, on the other hand, hasn't always liked oatmeal. I remember her mom talking about how she used to tell people that all my mom ever fixes me is porridge. But anyway, she has kind of ingeniously, I'm going to turn this way, bumped up, and she'll tell you the ingredients in just a second, oatmeal to make it even more of a hearty breakfast. So thank you.
Welcome. So we're going to make some oatmeal today, and I'll list all the ingredients that we're going to need for that. The ingredients in this protein-packed oatmeal recipe are oats, and you can use regular quick cook oats. These are old-fashioned, doesn't really matter. I suppose you could use steel cup, but your liquid ratio might be a little different. Then your favorite milk or water, a little bit of salt, some cinnamon, vanilla. For sweetener, I'm choosing honey today. You could use pure maple syrup. You could go to brown sugar, whatever sweetener you like best. And then after you've got the basic oatmeal all mixed up, then you stir in some egg whites. So here's how I do it with your oats. Remember, whatever one you choose. This particular recipe, I'm gonna make, I'm gonna use 1.5 cups of, these are old-fashioned rolled oats, and then 2.5 cups of liquid of your choice. I don't think there's 2.5 cups in this container. Trying out different plant-based milks to see which one. Some of these have some extra protein in them, we found. These are kind of some newer ones. So anyway, not 2.5 cups. So I'm going to start a new container here of this milk. 2.5 cups.
Very low in calories.
This one is. Yeah, the other one had a few more calories, but it also had a lot of protein, or some more protein than regular. Then a little pinch of salt for flavor.
Any special salt you recommend?
I just grabbed this one. Honestly, I don't think it really matters. Cinnamon to taste. Cinnamon's a favorite in oatmeal around here. Some vanilla. And I can just finish this bottle. There we go. That was easy. And then I'm going to turn my stove on. I should have done that a minute ago. Give this a quick swirl, and then add some honey as well. I just kind of glug it. It's kind of an eyeball thing, but again, it's kind of to taste whatever you feel like you need to sweeten your honey. I'm going to use this kind of just regular honey, local honey, and then honey from North Carolina that has a little bit of blackberry flavor. So I'm just going to put maybe a teaspoon in there of this yummy honey.
It's very, very good.
From the Bee Charmer. Love it. Kind of using it sparingly. And then I just cook this until it's done. You could also add raisins, craisins, apples, applesauce. A lot of people, dried apricots. I don't put nuts in mine at this point. I wait until I'm ready to serve it, and I kind of like waiting to put any kinds of fruit in there until I'm ready to serve as well. So right now it's just going to cook for a while until the liquid is absorbed in the oatmeal, and then I'll come back and add the protein pack ingredient after it's cooked for a bit.
Okay, so while Lynn is stirring, and it's probably been about 5 minutes so far that she's been stirring on and off, I wanted to share some other oatmeals with you that have protein, if that's something that you are interested in. So first of all, and you may have seen all of these, if not, the market keeps changing every day. This is the Kodiak Cakes Protein Oats, and it has 10 grams of protein. And so we didn't use this today, but it would have bumped up the protein. She's used it before, would have bumped up the amount of protein in the oatmeal even more. I think it tastes really good. If you don't have a lot of time, which would be us 5 working days a week at least, where we really struggle with finding the time unless we prep a little bit in advance so that we have it ready. So on Tuesday or Wednesday, we already have it ready, which makes it really awesome. This actually has 10 grams of protein, and it is from, let me get my camera, it's from Quaker. And this one is cranberry almond, and there's a lot of different flavors. And then also one of my favorites, not exactly this one, but this is another favorite, the Kodiak. This is actually chocolate chip. I never had chocolate chips in my oatmeal as a kid, so that means I can't have any now. But you can. This has the most protein. This is 14 grams of protein. And again, very easy to fix. So if you're in a hurry, yay. And you can also use this just to make oatmeal on the stove. 10 grams is better than 0 grams. But if you mix this, what she's gonna do next, you're going to have an even more protein-packed breakfast, which you can then, if you make plenty in advance and have it ready to go on any given morning for you, your spouse, your kids, then it's a great alternative.
So the oatmeal's cooked probably 5, 8, 10 minutes. I've stirred it off and on. It's getting thick, the liquid's getting absorbed, and I'm gonna start incorporating the egg whites now. I like to leave mine just a little bit runnier than I like to eat it, because I know as it cools it's going to absorb a lot more of that liquid. So I'm adding, I'm going to continue to cook it and stir it, 1 cup of egg whites that has a ton of protein. So I'm just putting a few in, stirring it in, put a few more in, stir it in. And it'll make the oatmeal really fluffy. I mean, I might have liked porridge a little bit more when I was a child if it was a little fluffier. I don't know. Some people also will put protein powder in at this point too, and flavor it with whatever flavor their protein powder is.
You've tried that, but this I actually like way better.
The consistency, it's pretty poppin'.
Pretty awesome.
I like it.
Yeah.
And you can use liquid egg whites, you can use the white crack eggs, and use the yolks for something else. But that was just a cup of egg whites. So I'll continue to cook this for quite a while until the eggs are incorporated and the oatmeal's super fluffy and the eggs are cooked.
But you gotta stay right here, right?
Gotta stay right here. Otherwise I'm gonna be scrubbing the pan.
Oh,
Or you'll be
I'll
scrubbing the pan.
Stay right there, Lynn. Have fun. Okay, she's continuing to stir. I wanted to show you one more. We're not really oatmeal crazy at this house, but we do like oatmeal a lot. I wanted to show you one more oatmeal product. This is Better Oats Steel Cut. I know every time when I go somewhere, they say, oh, your oatmeal looks so good. I say, yeah, Lynn makes steel cut oatmeal. Well, what I found out was not everything she serves me is steel cut. I just like to say that. Anyway, this is 10 grams of protein. This actually is maple and brown sugar. 2.5 grams of fat, not bad at all. Protein 10 grams, fiber 3, and sugars 11. So kind of getting there. These are nice little packages. I don't know if you've seen these, used this product before, but you cut along the dotted line, and this is your measuring cup pouch. So you pour your ingredients into a mug, I guess if you're in a hotel with a microwave or whatever, and then you fill this pouch up with water and pour in. Maybe this has been around for 20 years. Anyway, I just discovered it, and then you can stir it up, and you can make your oatmeal, and you have very healthy oatmeal with protein ready to go. And they even have healthy pictures on the back, so it's got to be good.
This is cooked for about 5 more minutes maybe, with once I stirred the egg whites in. So now it's ready to go. Stir in any fruit, bananas, apples, dried fruit, berries, nuts, and serve. This is going to go in our fridge and it'll be breakfast a few mornings this week.
Yum. Thank you, Lynn.
You're welcome.